Go. Okay, so our project is over natural fertilizers. So when we were at the Oliver Nature Park, we ran tests over the dissolved oxygen levels, and we found that these levels were very low. And so our first thought was to look at the fertilizers because there's a lot of surrounding neighborhoods around the nature park. So we ran tests over different kinds of fertilizers to see the effect they would have on dissolved oxygen and which ones are good for the environment and which ones are not, and which ones will also help your grass grow at an effective rate.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, so when comparing natural fertilizers to chemical fertilizers, we've decided to use a variety of different items that are common around the house, like eggshells, which are good supplements for your garden and your crops, your little plants. You have coffee grounds, which are rich in nitrogen, sulfur, and phosphorus, and banana peels, which have a very good amount of potassium, which are good for your plants, and grass clippings, which are a good alternative instead of using nitrogen fertilizers.
So we did run some tests on chemical fertilizers versus organic fertilizers, and the end result did come up to where chemical fertilizers did make the plants grow faster overall, but the organic fertilizer had a better healthy effect on the plants. Yes, it may take longer for organic fertilizer to take effect, but overall in the long run, your organic fertilizer is going to be better than your chemical fertilizer because it's going to affect nature better, as we did.
You guys.
So here's our data down here with our two different types of fertilizers. In the red you have the natural fertilizer, and the green you have the chemical fertilizer. And as I said before, the green chemical fertilizers just start sprouting first, so it does start getting taller, but the natural fertilizer is not very much far behind it. So then they come up and they're eventually going to end up in the exact same place. This is proving that you don't really need to spend the big bucks on the nice chemical fertilizer when you could just use household leftovers, household objects, and it will end up in the same place.
You're good.
So the different effects on organic versus chemical is the organic actually puts matter into the plant into the soil that helps plants grow, versus where the chemical fertilizers only helps the plant and not the soil in general. There's a lot of effects that come with using chemical fertilizers, aka you got cancer, stomach aches, nausea, poor food quality. I mean, you have it all. And then a big thing is the dissolved oxygen levels. Fish do much better in certain oxygen levels that chemical fertilizers harm.